I'm at the point where my thoughts are all over the place, and it feels like there's no turning back. The urge to do something unexpected is overwhelming, but I know that sometimes crazy decisions lead to the most profound changes. I don't know what's going to happen, and maybe that's the most thrilling part. This decision is impulsive, wild, and unpredictable, but maybe that's exactly what I need to break free from the patterns that have been holding me back. There's a certain kind of liberation that comes with acting on an impulse, with deciding in the moment to do something completely unpredictable. It might seem crazy, but sometimes crazy is exactly what we need to feel alive. I've been thinking about this for so long, and now it's time to stop thinking and just do. It feels like the perfect storm of emotions is pushing me toward this crazy decision. I don't know what will happen, but it's time to find out. The thought of doing something unexpected is both thrilling and terrifying, but maybe that's the point. Sometimes we need to step outside our comfort zone to remind ourselves of the endless possibilities that await us. I've spent too much time analyzing, too much time overthinking. At some point, you just have to let go and do the crazy thing. I might be sorry later, but at least I'll know I followed my instincts. I can't shake this feeling that something big is about to happen, but to get there, I have to do something completely unpredictable. The path ahead isn't clear, but maybe that's the beauty of taking a leap into the unknown. This moment feels like a point of no return. I'm about to do something that could change everything. The uncertainty is overwhelming, but I know I can't stay stuck in this indecision any longer. I've been holding myself back, playing it safe, but now there's an undeniable urge to break free, to do something wild and unplanned. It's risky, it's crazy, but maybe that's what it takes to truly feel alive. There's a kind of magic in unpredictability. It's scary, but it's also so liberating. I don't know where this will lead, but I do know that not doing it would feel like an even bigger risk. I've realized that the only way to grow is to step outside the familiar. It might seem insane, but sometimes doing the unexpected is the only way to truly discover what's waiting for you. It's funny how our minds work. We can talk ourselves out of anything, but right now, something inside me is saying, go for it. Maybe it's crazy, but I can't ignore the pull. I'm about to make a decision that will change everything. The more I think about it, the more I realize I don't want to live a life of regrets. If I don't take this chance, I'll always wonder what could have been. So here I am, ready to do something completely unexpected and see where it leads. I'm not sure what's going to happen next, But I know one thing for sure. I can't stay in this place of indecision any longer. I have to take the risk, to do the thing that feels crazy, because only then will I know what lies on the other side. The urge to do something wild is stronger than my doubts right now. I know this isn't a decision everyone would understand, but sometimes the best choices are the ones that don't make sense to anyone but you. I'm not in control of my thoughts right now, and it feels like they're pushing me towards something big. It might be a crazy idea, but it feels like the right moment to act on it. I'm sorry in advance, but this feels like something I have to do. The only thing I know for sure is that I can't go on pretending everything is fine. Something inside me is screaming for a change, even if it means doing something completely unexpected and out of character. I feel like I'm on the brink of something life-changing. The decision I'm about to make may not make sense to anyone else, but it makes perfect sense to me. I'm sorry if it catches you off guard, but sometimes you just have to act on impulse. There's something exhilarating about the unknown, about doing something that feels totally unpredictable. I can't promise that this won't be a mistake, but I can't ignore the feeling that it's something I have to do right now. Every part of me is screaming to just go for it, to let go of the fear and take a leap. The consequences are unknown, but sometimes the craziest decisions are the ones that change everything for the better. I feel like I'm standing on the edge of something huge, something that could completely turn my life upside down. It might seem like madness to everyone else, but to me, it feels like the only option left. There are moments when you have to stop thinking and start doing, even if it means making a decision that feels wild and irrational. It's about trusting that, even in the chaos, something beautiful can come from it. Sometimes, the only way to break free from the routine is to take a leap into the unknown, even if it feels like a crazy idea. But in the end, I know this risk will lead me somewhere unexpected and possibly life-changing. I just hope I'm ready for the consequences. In this moment, my heart is pounding, my mind is racing, and I can't help but feel the weight of my decision. It might be reckless, it might be insane, but what is life if not a series of risks that define who we truly are? I'm on the edge of something I can't yet understand, but I feel a powerful urge to take that final step into the unknown. It's terrifying and exhilarating at the same time, but sometimes you have to do the crazy thing to find out what's really meant for you. There's a kind of madness in me right now, a desire to push boundaries and shake things up. The thoughts racing through my mind are overwhelming, but I can't ignore the pull to do something that may not make sense to anyone else. This moment feels like I'm standing at the crossroads of sanity and chaos. The urge to do something unpredictable is stronger than ever, and while I'm not sure what will happen, I know I can't hold back any longer. The storm inside me is loud, and my thoughts are scattered. There's an undeniable force urging me to break away from the norm. I don't know what I'm about to do, but I'm ready to face whatever comes with it. This might be the craziest decision I've ever made, but I'm convinced it's what I need. The fear, the excitement, and the anticipation are all mixing together, and I can't help but feel that something incredible is about to unfold. I've been holding back for too long, keeping my thoughts and feelings in check. But now, the pressure's building up, and it's clear I can't stay in the comfort zone. Doing something unexpected feels like the only way to release this tension. In the quiet of my mind, I've come to realize that life is too short to play it safe. Maybe what I'm about to do is a little reckless, but isn't that what makes it worth doing? Sometimes we have to act on the crazy thoughts we're too afraid to voice. There's a fire inside me right now that I can't ignore. It's burning with the desire to break free, to do something that feels completely out of character, but is exactly what my soul is craving. I might regret it, but I'll never know unless I try. I'm not sure where this path will lead, but the thought of staying where I am feels even more terrifying. I'm about to do something impulsive and maybe even insane, but at least I'll know I took control of my own fate. As I stand on the edge of this decision, the voices in my head are telling me it's crazy, but my heart is telling me it's exactly what I need. I'm about to jump, and I hope I'll be able to handle the fall or the flight. The world doesn't always make sense, and sometimes we need to do something completely out of character to remind ourselves we're alive. It's not about making perfect choices, it's about making bold ones. And right now, I'm ready for bold. Every fiber of my being is telling me this might be a mistake, but something deeper inside me says it's a risk worth taking. The world has a way of surprising you when you take chances. This might be one of those moments. I'm at a crossroads where everything inside me is screaming to go left, to take the wild route. I don't know what's waiting at the end, but I'm feeling a pull I can't ignore. Maybe it's crazy, but maybe it's exactly what I need. Sometimes you have to do something that terrifies you to feel truly alive. The fear, the uncertainty, it's all part of the thrill. And while I'm scared out of my mind, I can't help but feel a sense of freedom in taking this leap. It's funny how you can know something is a risk, but still feel like it's the only option. Right now, I feel like I'm about to cross some invisible line, and I'm not sure if I'll come back the same. But isn't that the point of living? I've been holding on to this feeling for so long, but now I can't keep it in any longer. What I'm about to do might seem insane, but it feels like the right moment to let go and embrace the chaos. The thrill of doing something unexpected is hard to explain. It's a mixture of fear and excitement, all tangled up. I know I'll be judged, and I know it might not go as planned, but I can't deny the urge to do something crazy. I've spent so much time trying to follow the rules and stay safe, but I'm beginning to think that's not enough. Life is about pushing limits, taking risks, and being true to who you are, even if it means doing something that seems completely out of the ordinary. There's something about the idea of doing something impulsive that makes me feel alive. The world may not understand, but at this moment, I don't care. I'm ready to throw caution to the wind and see where this wild ride takes me.